is, I am Captain Criscaler. Literally.
And I'm the Quartermaster Amberfast.
Yeah.
And today we are back again, guys, for Black Sail, finale of first season, episode 8.
Yes. Last episode, they came back to Nassau after taking the guns and losing Billy. Gates confronted Flint about what happened, and some of the truth came out. So Flint's plan is to take more than his share of the Urca de Lima, sorry. So that means he's gonna steal from his crew. He's still gonna give them enough money that they'll be content. It's just that if they find out, they'll rebel and they'll kill him.
Oh, they're already planning to kill him already.
Some of them are. Some of them, like Gates, he was not okay with the situation, the whole manipulation. He truly, he doesn't believe Flint about Billy, and he's tired of trying to believe Flint. So, especially after the confirmation that yes, he's manipulating the crew. So he said, I'm gonna help you with the hull, but after that I walk. And it's not enough for him to just do that. He went to the new quartermaster and he told them about Billy and about the page and about John. So there was a whole situation of Randall also trying to out John, and eventually they both were okay and they're all both on the ship. But yeah, there are a few people who know what's going on, and the plan is to make Flint answer for Billy's death. Unless he comes back and tells them that, yeah, no, he didn't push me.
Hopefully, huh? Hopefully.
Yeah. Flint confronted Barlow. There was a lot of emotion in that discussion. He cannot forgive London for what they took from him, so taking the pardon would be stepping on his pride and kind of giving them reason for what happened back then. We still don't know what, but we have a few guesses.
It was a bit lost though, because Barlow told him that you're fighting for nothing because I just want to leave.
She offered another way of getting the life that they want, and she doesn't believe in that mission that he has. So yeah, it's getting hard for him, but Eleanor gave him back his motivation. Charles went back to
life.
He came back to life. Yeah, he wanted to get some men from a guy who I think he used to be a slave or something. But yeah, he was not in a good position. He grew up with these men. He was still afraid of them, and he got a few men. But giving a speech about what they could get and the life he could offer them, they were all starting to be interested. So he got beat up by the guy in charge. They buried him alive, but he came back, killed the men, and now he's got a crew. And he's coming to fight Nassau.
He doesn't have a crew, he has an army.
Well, it's a crew, but still. So this is where we are. Finale of season 1, so I do wonder how they're gonna end this.
I'm expecting Nassau to be all ashes and fire,
Maybe.
Being taken over by Vanes and his crew. Yeah.
Maybe. But yeah, we'll see. So let's jump in this episode and find out. Don't forget to subscribe if you want to see more of these episodes, and check out our Patreon for the full-length reactions.
Alright, let's go!
Oh, by the way,
what?
I told you, but I wanted to tell, the camera and stuff because, this blew my mind.
What?
Flint's actor is McGonagall's son.
True.
This is crazy.
It does look like her.
If you look at photos, yeah. But I did not know that.
I was shocked.
I was shocked as well. I didn't even know she had kids.
Mr. Rackham, I just saw the bursar. He says I am no longer to receive my distribution of the house's profits.
I did some rough calculations to figure the amount you've been skimming from the take. It only seems fair to garnish your proceeds.
Aha.
I understand your new friend has helped to bring the girls into line. But let us get something very straight.
You're in charge?
I'm not one of the girls. I will have my cut, or everyone in this street will know what became of Mr. Noonan.
It's true, but we can get rid of you and just put Max in charge.
That sounds like gross insubordination to me. Coupled with the graft you've been responsible for, leaves me with no choice but to terminate your employment here.
Yep.
What?
You're dismissed.
Your threats don't work.
I just told you that I am fully willing to inform every merchant in Nassau that you murdered your way into ownership of this place.
Which ones exactly?
She is in power. Especially after he gave them great nights like this. You give them what they want, they won't rebel.
Given their fondness for the new management, which one of them would much care what you think happened to Mr. Noonan?
You forgot the only name that matters, dear. The lady across the street. She finds out about this.
Oh, Madame Guthrie knows. But by all means, go ahead, tell her again. I can't see any harm in it.
That's why he's so confident. Max gave him an out of this situation.
Yep.
Au revoir.
Bye-bye.
You do not believe she will attempt to strike back at you?
At the moment, I'll live with the potential for future trouble over the certainty of actual trouble she was causing me.
To a profitable venture.
Yeah. And Max gets a position, some control.
And she gets her cut?
Yeah.
We make landfall in the morning. Last part of the schedule, if you don't mind.
Already? The other next season, the next seasons make me wonder, like, it's not gonna be the end of this for sure.
Division Bay.
Okay.
If we approach from the windward, we should be able to take up a strong opening position. Take this to Mr. de Groot. Tell him to adjust our course accordingly and set up our final approach for the morning. Something else?
Well, now that I've fulfilled my
Quick
end of
reminder
life,
that you're not supposed to kill me.
just wondering where you and I stand.
Keep wondering.
He'll make him suffer through that though. But yeah, no, Eleanor did say if he comes back alive, that's good. If he comes back dead, we'll have a problem. So, it's just funny to make him squirm.
I best be getting back. Let's not tempt fate. To all the roads. Private stock.
But I can't enjoy this. He knows they want to kill him after.
Maybe it's gonna help him out. They used to be
Friends.
close.
But it's still like, he's the one that started this. He's the one that told everyone else.
Sometimes when you are at the end of it, you can change your decision.
Yeah,
you
I
can
don't
change
know.
your mind.
We'll see. It just sucks. Even though he has a good reason to, you know, feel betrayed.
The man that nicked that bottle was called Craig.
Craig, that's him.
Had a nose for sniffing out booze and a price you like a fucking bloodhound.
Oh, Craig.
Hey, I brought him over with me, you know. We served together under Avery when we was kids.
I think Flint might be trying to bring him back, like, you
On his
dude.
side?
Yeah.
I lost him on the Pembroke. There are no legacies in this life. No monuments. No history. Just the water. It pays us and then it claims us.
Life of a sailor.
It's a bit poetic, but it's a bit sad also.
As if we'd never been here at all.
It's still one of the greatest mysteries of Earth, the sea.
Yeah.
We've barely
We know
looked
more
at
about
it. Yeah.
space than the deep ocean.
I mean, I can't help but think about Billy too, like all the secrets, all the questions and stuff that went away with him when he was washed away. And it's also like, you're fighting for this life, but what does this life mean if this is all you get from it? It's hard to not look cool when you're a pirate. God damn.
When we clear the point ahead and spot the Urca and anchor, we'll begin our final
I
run
was
at
wondering if this was going to be one of the goals for like the first 2 seasons. It looks like we're getting there here.
That fight will be the fight of our lives. Make no mistake.
Oh, wow.
But on the other side lies paradise.
And lies and deception and death.
Yeah.
If it's not there,
It's not there.
oh, that would fall flat.
Oh, please, no. It's not there. Oh, shit.
Oh, John Hyde.
Check our position.
This is the location you requested.
Well, which location did it give them?
The right one, the one in the schedule, it doesn't necessarily mean it's right, or maybe word was spread and they changed course or something, but
Oh, shit. Oh, shit.
I have to hand it to you. You said you'd rebuild things here without your father, and damned if you didn't do just that.
Still one step yet to accomplish. Removing my father entirely. If you think he isn't scheming to undo everything we've done here, you're kidding yourself.
you want to have an attack?
The moment when stability's at hand and the world's at your feet, your first instinct is to go out in search of someone new to fight.
I think she's pissed at her dad and it's a bit personal.
She has a point, unfortunately.
Captain Hornicourt is right.
Where did that come from?
Is that Charles?
I think it's Charles.
Oh,
We need to get to the beach now.
shit.
Oh, shit. Are you kidding me?
That's her power. You take that away from her?
Someone has taken over the fort.
Yep. The men who just came back. You know.
It's Mr. de Groot. Once we make landfall, he wants Flint tried immediately.
We're gonna see Flint pay for his crimes. We'll do it at home, and we'll do it like civilized men.
It's not stupid. That's the same speech he gave Billy.
How can we take you at your word?
Fuck, stop. It makes sense.
You don't have to take my word. Good enough for you?
Sails! To the south!
Is it?
Right after all this, they might be just late. Gold.
Man of war! Spanish banners!
Yeah.
Half an hour, she'll be right on top of us.
Get orders to the Ranger. Tell her to raise the black and fire 2 shots over our bow.
You mean to fight her?
You all have your orders!
Join me.
We don't have time. Make time.
Are you gonna warn him? Something's up? It would be so tough. It is still his friend, but then like,
With a little luck, we'll hammer her into submission before she can bring her broadsides to bear.
With a little luck.
Accomplish what? Exactly.
The Urca.
She's here. Can't you see that?
Oh, I can see. It's an empty bay.
Do you think that ship's here on patrol? Did she just happen by this place at this time?
Yeah.
That ship is an escort.
Maybe.
Taking the Ranger and I'm leaving.
Without the Ranger, I have no chance against that ship.
He's forcing your hand.
I know.
Is he trying to save his life somehow?
He's trying to save his life
You're
and his
deliberately
people's life.
challenging my authority.
He was already doing that.
My duty is to them, not to you.
Yeah, now he's again putting them in danger.
Mr. Gates, if you walk through that door, I will have no alternative but to interpret that as an incitement of mutiny.
You think I'm inciting?
Yeah, you don't know.
You are inciting. I'm managing one! And a man out there right now that know about Singleton, the book, and they mean to see you hang for it.
He was trying to put it off until this was over.
This has got to end. I'm going to go home. I will see you and Mrs. Barlow secreted away before anybody knows you're gone. You're going to take the pardon that she's offered you.
He still wanted to save his life. Just make it, you know.
Please.
I like Gates, but this hurts.
I'm sorry.
In 1 fucking minute, he's losing everything.
But do you think that he's right? And maybe she has an escort?
It could be, but it's still... It was not supposed to be there, and because of his obsession, he's forcing... Dude.
Flint! Really?
This is not what I wanted.
Flint? What the fuck?
Sorry.
Oh. Fuck. No shit. What did you do? Ah, fuck. What did you do?
Yeah, you're sorry. God damn. I just said I like Gates.
I came to lend credence to your case that the Urca is still to be won.
Yeah, well, he's the only one on your side right now.
Fuck. You killed Gates.
Your friend.
Your closest friend on this ship.
He really wants that chance at his new life, man. This is more than anything.
There's no way out of this.
Take it from me. There's always a way.
Yeah,
He's
you were
good at it.
Fucking Gates is dead.
What did you do, Flint?
He lost it. I think he got fucking desperate and he just acted without thinking. Cause like if he had thought, like he said, in his mind there's no way out of this. So he's not any better. It's just now he's lost his friend. I don't want to be captain anymore. You take charge.
You want me to be Flint? So,
like, no
Mr. Gates
fucking
and I had a disagreement.
There's no way the ones that already suspect
Mr. Gates,
him.
his heart has given out.
What?
He's dead.
They're not gonna believe it.
They already suspect him. There's no way they're gonna believe that.
I went out there, found men who don't know the rules there. They helped me surprise Captain Ornegold's men. We took his fort, and not once were any of them burdened with the thought, what if this were to upset?
They're not afraid of Eleanor. They don't know her, so...
They're about to learn the rules, Charles.
They don't care about the rules.
We have men lining up in droves to back us in retaking it.
Can you take back that fort before I sink another ship in the bay?
He's got it.
You're annoyed at me, so you're going to destroy everything I've built.
Never said I wanted to destroy anything.
Then what do you want?
Ornegold controlled the fort. The fort controls the bay. The bay controls the continents. Now, I control the fort.
Therefore, he controls everything else, so... Okay. I feel like he cares about her still, so he doesn't want to destroy her, but he, at the very least, wants to be on the same level.
Yeah.
I know you. You don't give a shit about money or respect. I think you're just tired of fathers telling you what to do.
Close enough.
I'm offering you a life free from them. With me in that fort, you do as you like, as long as it doesn't cross me. You hear no complaints.
Yeah.
You know I have no choice but to say yes. Know this. You'll sit in that fort for a while. You'll get comfortable. And that's the day I'm going to push you and your men right into the fucking
There's always the risk.
God, I miss that.
It's a love-hate relationship. To be fair, though, the other guy was already saying to Mr. Scott, like, okay, we can control her and stuff. Like, he has his doubts when it comes to Eleanor. So...
I hear congratulations are in order. Steward of the fort.
Some ways, Jack. It had to come to this.
Captain, I don't know what you've heard.
Herman pulls you out of bed.
It wasn't him!
Marches you down to the wreck.
Ah, shit. He had to come back right after.
And somehow, only you and your dog make it back alive. I'm a little less worried about perception than I used to be. As long as I hold that fort, it doesn't really matter. So the street will know what you did. They will know You betrayed your brothers for a woman.
Oh shit.
And you'll never sail beneath the black again.
Good thing he has a brothel then.
Sit in this place and rot.
He had aspirations for a bigger future for himself, and
Something tells me that'll sting worse than dying.
he's taking away any chance he might have of becoming someone like that. It's gonna be tough, but I have faith he can make it out of this situation.
How are you done with the place?
It's better than dying though.
Just twist the knife a little more. It's better than dying, because at least he still has a chance, but it still sucks.
Marco Fernandez, Captain.
I think we can speak Spanish.
Marco Fernandez, Capitan! Run that way! St. Augustine, tobacco trade.
You told him to name us anything but a tobacco trader, did you
Yeah.
not?
I did. He means to prove that that ship is not Garda Costa, that it's here for the same reason we are.
The Urca.
He's playing with faith, as always. He likes to do that.
Hello?
300 yards, we open fire.
Time and again he gambles with our lives. We're at his mercy with no way to challenge him.
No, sir. It only looks that way.
They're still not gonna let go of their plan. It's just, it's not the time. That's always the reason why Billy doesn't do shit, Gates didn't do shit, he's not doing shit. In battle, it's not the time.
Steady! Captain Flint!
No, it's not the time.
Now!
Are you
Hereby
serious?
accuse you of tyrannical crimes against your crew.
No, it's not the time.
Belay that order!
At the worst time possible.
Your duties as a member of this crew have reached an end. Take a seat.
Oh, fuck.
Beginning with the murders of Mr. Singleton, Billy Bones, and Mr. Gates.
I mean, it's true he did, but...
Once your friend exposes Flint's lies in their totality, the crew are going to want answers from you too.
It's his word against Flint's. Why would anyone believe him?
I hold in my hand,
Because Gates gave him...
written by Mr. Gates, confessing his knowledge
that's what it
and
was.
complicity in the captain's myriad crimes.
It's a battle of speeches now?
Fire!
This is bad.
This is really bad. Everything's gonna go to shit.
Too many people have died recently for them not to question. He's gonna fire him. Not give him a choice. Fuck. What do you do?
This time there's no escaping it.
Randall! With the language. Thank you.
Who's shooting?
Well, who do you think?
Sorry.
But were they too far?
There's no running now.
Yep. But then we need to deal with the shit after.
The Spaniards have got men in the rigging!
Fire, Mr. Dufresne.
Don't waste this moment.
You have no choice. I understand why he did it, but that was still the worst time possible. If they wanted their money. I guess, I mean, their life matters more than the money, but... Man of Wars are usually like the worst ships when I fight in Assassin's Creed. They're the biggest, like, there's a reason why they're called Man of Wars.
Oh shit.
Oh shit. We might all die.
We are two ships against one, but that one ship is like 100 cannons on itself.
But again, that's what he does all the time. That's why, I mean, he takes gambles with their lives. It's hard to get around Flint's character. I like him, but at the same time, he makes so many bad decisions.
Oh, just with the fact that he killed Mr. Gates, I'm like...
So you fucked up. Shit. This can't be the end of the episode. Better not be the end of the episode. Well, someone found him.
Someone helped him.
Obviously, yeah, okay.
I'm guessing these are gonna be best friends.
You and I have been charged with provoking this whole
At least the ship is still here.
Why am I still alive? Why didn't you kill me?
Maybe because, like, Gates was right and this is not the time and he's realizing that they might need to do things correctly like civilized men. And if the Urca de Lima is right there, you might be like, yeah.
I told you I was certain about my information regarding the Urca.
It's there.
Fortunately, you and I failed to take into account the weather.
So we killed Gates for nothing. Damn it!
It was beach too?
The Urca de Lima wrecked at sea last night.
Oh my
Dashed
god.
with the storm.
So, all of this could have been avoided.
So they were there to rescue them, I guess, or something. That's a
Look
lot
at all
of gold
that, yeah.
on the sand.
And they're not on the ship, like, it's just men now.
Yeah, but there's a bunch of them and few of us. But it's right there.
Fuck.
We still got rid of our dear friend Mr. Gates.
I know.
For nothing.
Well, for nothing.
Yeah, for nothing.
Yes and no, because when the situation happened, he was leaving with his ship, with the Ranger, with his crew, and he was also making it known that he was not on board with the plan. It was going to be a mutiny. People were going to abandon Flint. So what ended up happening when faced with the man of war was about to happen, and there was nothing he could do against it, because the thing is, he sold them the Urca de Lima, and
Yeah.
it was not there. That's one of the reasons why Mr. de Groot was questioning, like, of course they want him to be, hanged for what happened to Billy. That's still stuff that they need to face. Like, that's still something that needs to happen for them to feel content. But beyond that, he was also saying, we can't really trust the cook. We can't trust that he remembers the schedule right. And the fact that the Urca de Lima was not there, he was like, oh, so obviously we were right not to trust him. And Flint has sent us on a wild goose chase. Now, seeing that the prize is there and he did not lie about this, the crew might be like, oh, okay, so our faith in the captain was not completely misplaced. And it is still their word against Flint's word, and Flint just got them the treasure.
Yeah.
With this plan. So they are still gonna be held responsible for what happened, because it led to a shit show, and the ship right now is beached.
But let's not forget the fact that Mr. de Groot, right?
The Groot, yeah, the guy that knows the ship and all of that.
Yeah, he basically gave to the crew the handwriting letters from Mr. Gates.
It's not the Groot that gave the letter.
Oh, it's the other man then.
I don't remember his name. Fuck.
Well, the second quartermaster then.
Yeah. The new quartermaster.
The new quartermaster. He gave the crew the handwriting letter signed by Mr. Gates, telling what Flint was willing to do. So stealing a portion of the treasure.
And on top of that, they said it was his handwriting. So there's no denying that. But still, again, I think it's this type of situation where we have a fight ahead of us.
Yeah.
We have a potential for a lot of money, and money speaks louder than anything else. And the thing is, he could spin a tale about how, like, Gates was trying to keep them away from that money. If we had listened to him, we would not have this. Like, this opportunity is big, and since we have stuff to do, we need someone with a good head on his shoulder to decide what we do next, like to basically guide these guys.
Yeah.
That's why we don't start a mutiny in the middle of battle. That's why when we have an enemy in front of us, we don't start questioning. That's why Gates tried to put off this
Billy's suspicion
for so long, because it's never the right time. We need to do it when we're calm, when we're at home. Of course, like, I like that Gates wanted to offer Flint a chance to flee and still have his part and still have his life. They were friends. He still cared about him, and it obviously hurt Flint to get rid of him. I think he just panicked, and it was something that he was obsessed with for so long. And I said it, like, in a minute he lost everything. Everyone was going to turn on him. His goal was gone. His best friend was leaving. He ended up he had nothing, so he got desperate. He got emotional, and he reacted without thinking, because right after that he said, there's no walking away from this unscathed. Like, he knew as soon as he killed Gates that his plan was still going to go to shit. It's just that in the moment he saw no escape, so he reacted, and he's going to feel bad about that for the rest of his life, and I'm not going to forgive him for that. But Flint is an interesting character. he's not a good guy. He's not a bad guy. He's in the middle, and I think those characters are the most interesting to discuss. So this is good. Same with John Silver. You know, he's just looking out for himself. If Flint can offer him a lot of money, he's gonna back him up. If if the others want to hang him because of what he knows and what he said, because a guy did die because of his lies and him stealing the schedule.
True.
So not that he did that, but he still contributed and he lied about it. So
I'm surprised that Randall managed to save his life at the end.
well, it comes down, I think, to what you gain from helping these guys. Like, Randall has his own reasons, but it is true that, like, what he told them earlier, John, he said something about how he helped him stay on the ship. He helped him stay alive under the ship when the walrus just did that on his leg.
Yeah.
He also found him a new leg. Like, he helped him a few times. It's always in his own interest, but he's still helping.
He still helped him.
So I guess Randall just realized that, if the guy helps me all the time, I might as well help him on this. And maybe he wants the money. Like, there's that too. When you truly question these guys, what's more important to them? Sometimes, they are loyal to the people that died. Yeah, you saw some people, like the Groot really wanted to hang Flint because of Billy, because of all of that. So sometimes that reason is enough, but other times money speaks louder than loyalty. And when you're given that prize, you're like, it's because of that guy that I'm going to get rich, so I'm not going to betray him. There's a reason why Flint is the captain, and he stayed the captain for so long. The reason why they wanted to commit mutiny earlier in the first episode was because he was not giving them enough money. That's the only reason. Like, you can't give them what they want, they're gonna rebel. If you can give them money, and the money's right there, and not only is it right there, it's in view of everyone, they can see it, and that crew is beached. They are right now. They are weak.
They still are more than us,
but they
and
can't
they
prepare
still
for
have
that.
more guns than us.
But yes and no. The ship is beached, so the ship is not gonna help, and our ships are not gonna help either. But we still have 2 crews.
True.
Of course, like the man of war that came to help, like they are still around and stuff. But it's an opportunity. It's better.
Right there. It's right there.
It's better than what we had before we realized they were right there.
Well, at least we know it's real now.
Yeah,
and it's not just a dream.
Because like that would have been the worst case scenario. Like, he did not give them a choice. Like, by attacking that ship, he forced them to fight with the hope that they would come out alive of this and still find the Urca de Lima, which would give the man a reason to keep going. We thought we had lost everything. We were gonna die. So at least this is better than nothing. But Flint has I think his biggest flaw when it comes to being a captain with this crew is that he takes so many risks, and he puts them at risk for his obsession. And you know how that other guy told Eleanor that she needed to make business decisions and not emotional decisions.
Yeah.
I would say the same to Flint. Make business decisions, not emotional decisions, and he's not doing that. It's always emotional decisions because he's not thinking of the crew's safety. He's not thinking of the ship's safety. Never. He's always rushing into danger because he's desperate to reach his goal. And he would be even more desperate now because it's in his reach.
Yeah.
And you got also Barlow back at home. Ooh, I keep calling her Barlow. I'm sorry, I keep forgetting her first name. She's at home.
Was that Amanda or something?
No.
You sure?
Yeah. In any case, she's back at home telling him that she doesn't believe in his quest.
Miranda.
Miranda, okay. Miranda is telling him that she doesn't believe in his quest. She has a safer, easier way to go back to go to Boston and start anew. So
to do that, he needs to step on his pride and acknowledge that he wasn't.
No, I know.
the wrong.
I'm just saying that
if
now
wasn't,
he'd be even more desperate to prove himself. You know. So, but that's why he killed Gates, which fucking sucks. I will stop saying I like characters in the show because I think I'm jinxing it.
You're always jinxing it. It's been
knew,
years since you've been jinxing it.
The thing is, I know that some of these characters are definitely in the book that inspired this. It's kind of like a prequel, so those characters that make it to the book will make it through the whole show. But then again, I did not look up who is in the book. I assume John Silver's gonna make it till the end, because he's the one main guy. Like, so many people got inspired by his character. He's in every fucking show and movie about pirates that we can think of.
Long Silver.
Yeah, so there's that. So I'm pretty sure he makes it. But Flint, I assume, would make it till the end. I kind of assume Billy and Gates were gonna make it too. So now that Gates is dead, and things have changed for me. But it sucks. I liked him. He tried to do the best he could. Like, he tried to be, loyal to his men and still stay loyal to his friend. Try to give him an out.
Yeah. Oh.
The fact that
I'm
they
so
had
pissed
a moment,
about him.
Yeah, the fact that they had a moment where they could talk to each other and just laugh together. We should have known. I thought it was a way for him to be like, oh, like, don't forget the friends that we used to be and the bond that we have, which maybe, but still, we should have seen it as a reminder of what it means for one or the other to betray the other. So, but Gates had a good point. Like, it's true. Like I said, Flint is putting the crew through danger without thinking, and he keeps pushing even when there's no evidence that he's gonna get what he wants. It sucks because in this case, it was there. It's just it was on the fucking beach. But
oh man,
at the very least, Flint has one ally. He's got John. Because he still believes that Flint can get him his money, and so he's in it right now. Like, it's still his best chance. And unfortunately, like, he made his decision, so now they're on the same side, whether he wants to help or not. But yeah,
and
it's a shit show.
Back home at Nassau, it's not better. Yes
and no. Eleanor had a little smile because, like I said, I think by letting Charles win here, like, it's not like he wanted to destroy her. I was afraid he wanted to come back and just destroy everything. But what he asked is better.
Is share of the power that she has.
He does seem to understand her better than everyone else, because it's true. Despite starting something new, which would be enough if what she wanted was just the business.
Yeah.
But it's not about. Yes, it's the business, but what the business represents for Eleanor is basically strength. She wants to be on her own. She wants to be strong on her own. She doesn't want people to lord over her. Her goal is not that different from that of Pirates and Flint, to be fair. Like, it's just, she's tired of people telling her what to do and basically sending her to decide and not giving a shit. And she doesn't want to be the middleman. She wants to be in charge, and she wants to prove everyone that she's an independent, strong woman, which I get it, but that would not have really worked if she kept working with that guy who was in charge of the fort. Because he was sort of like a father figure. Like, he was the one that would call her out on her bullshit, say she was being emotional, and he would tell her what to do and how to do it. If basically he was manipulating her to get what he wanted. Which, I mean, yes, his reasons were fair, because you can't really trust someone who lets emotions take over all the time, and she would make drastic decisions that would put them at risk.
At least we know that with Charles, she might call him daddy, but not for the same reason.
Oh, God. There's that too. I think there's still desire when it comes to them both.
It's a love-hate relationship with these two.
Yeah. But I think, he doesn't want. I think he loves that strength in her, so he doesn't want to destroy it, but he doesn't want to be weak next to her, just like she doesn't want to be weak next to him. So by being partners like this, it's better, and there would be a chance for further deals together. So there's that. It still means that she let him win, but yeah, she got more freedom by doing so. Because the guy, like, he was already saying that she managed to find a way to still get what she wants despite doing what he wanted. So she could not be trusted, and he was still wary about working with her. Even though he was going for it, he knew the danger of working with Eleanor. So he would have been a loose cannon. So to take him away like that, it's interesting. But Charles is also a loose cannon sometimes, so we'll see how that goes.
What do you think season 2 is gonna bring?
More betrayal, more manipulations. At the very least, we're gonna try to get that treasure. And for Rackham and Anne, for Jack and Anne, we're gonna see them try to rise from the ashes, because right now they're stuck at the brothel.
I still got the brothel.
Yeah, but that's not what they want. That's not the life. I don't think Anne connects at all with this lifestyle, and he has been saying a lot that he has dreams of, becoming bigger, doing bigger things, rising in the ranks. Like, he wants to make a name for himself, So by basically putting him there and imprisoning him, basically locking him up in that situation, he kind of put him in the situation he was in when Eleanor was against him, and now he's also in charge. So that's that reputation is fucked. So he's gonna have to prove himself somehow. He's gonna have to find a way, and I think he's gonna try, because I don't think he's gonna be content with this. But yeah, it was an interesting season 1, and I'm glad we went past the point we stopped at last time.
That you remember?
Yeah, everything is new now, and I'm happy because the characters are really interesting and
Still
the
believe
dynamics
that
are
Billy
great.
is still alive, even though that he was ashore in the open sea.
I don't want to believe he's dead until the last episode of the last season. I'm gonna believe he's alive. That'd be one hell of a comeback if he was still alive. Kind of like a hey bitches. You could bring some trouble or clear some trouble.
Yeah.
But after Gates, though, like, now we saw it. That's the thing. With Billy, we didn't see it, so we could still argue whether or not he did it. But with Gates, we saw.
Oh, come on. When Flint had that discussion with Gates, the fact that if you kept a better eye on him, kept him away from suspicion, he would have kept his mind on this job and not on what I was doing.
What?
He was he basically said that he was at fault there.
I'm just saying that what happened, we were not there to see it, so that there's still doubt. What it was to say that Billy did not slip and Flint just decided not to help out, which is still bad. But who knows? I'm saying that the fact that we did not see it basically leaves up in the air the possibility of him coming back and saying what truly happened. I'm assuming he sent him overboard, but who knows? What we know is that he definitely killed Gates, which I'm not forgiven. But it's going to be interesting to see where he goes from there. I'm taking back my hat now.
No.
I'm really happy we started this show again. I'm very excited about season 2, and yeah, I want to see what they have in store for us. Apparently this is the weakest season, so this is pretty cool. So that's it for today. Thank you guys so much for watching this episode with us. If you want to see the next episode right away, it is on Patreon already. You can check it out. The link is in the description below.
If you don't want to add the next one, season 2 will be on YouTube pretty soon.
Yes.
See you then, guys.
Bye.